Happy Friday, friends. You are here for a 12-minute Tabata. Today, we're gonna go a little heavier. So I know some of you might not even have weights. You're improvising. So if you are improvising, grab maybe a gallon of milk or something that's a little more, thanks for joining, ladies, a little more substance today, all right? So for me, I have a set of 5, 3, and 2 pound weights. The movements we're doing today are gonna alternate between holding 2 weights in one hand or heavier in both hands, all right? I'll walk you through it as we go. Heavier in both hands might mean I'm stacking my 5 pound and my 3 pound. Heavy in one hand might be that same combo, or I'm gonna challenge you today to go 2 5 pounds. I'm giving a special shout out to my girl Andra that just joined, and I'm challenging her to fit this Tabata in today. Find 12 minutes today to get this done. She just kicked my ass on a Peloton workout, hence the very red face. So this heavy Tabata should be a ton of fun, all right? Thanks for meeting me on the bike. So let's go ahead and get going. All of these should be pretty straightforward. Other than the weight, there shouldn't be a ton of modification needed. We'll talk through it as we go. We're gonna start with an alternating side lunge. So I want you to grab 2 weights. I'm grabbing my 2 5 pound weights. We're gonna come into a wide leg stance. I'm gonna need my stopwatch. That's a critical part of our Tabata, right? So, as usual, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds of rest. Find a nice wide stance. My feet are parallel. They're facing you. We're gonna lean down and come to center. Alternating sides in 3, 2, 1. Inhale deep, exhale center. All right. Now, people who have gone through or are going through my recovery series, so excited to have you. Use that strong breath work. Full inhale, belly and ribs as you go deep in your hinge. Exhale to center. All right, we've got 8 seconds. I want you to pick a side to hold for about 15. In 3, 2, 1, hold it. All right, make sure the shoulders are back. Don't let that weight pull your shoulders forward. Doing little pulses here. Nice neutral spine. Proud chest. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna stand, shake it out. 4 seconds. Do it again. Maybe flip the weights the other way. Let's go. Nice and deep. Those knees are still tracking over the second and third toes, even though we're coming at it a little different angle. Halfway. Don't let the weight pull you forward. Strong core. Hold the other side in 4, 3, 2, hold. All right, 15 seconds here. We're gonna go real fast, splitting up the weights into each hand. I'm gonna grab my 3s, stack them on top of my 5. We're coming back into a back lunge pulse. 5 seconds, let's go. Nice and quick. Cross the weights, grab extra weight, grab a baby, grab a dog, let's go. 2 90-degree legs. Focus on keeping those toes engaged with the mat. Make sure your stance is wide enough, your knees not going past those toes. Nice tall posture. If you need a break, you can straighten, come right back to it. Come right back to it. It's just 40 seconds. We go to the other leg for 40 seconds. You can do this. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Feeling that bike workout right now. Guys, it's feeling very out of cardio shape on that bike. This is good. Getting back to it. 3, 2, 1. Just reminds me how important a good mix is, right? If you're doing the same thing over and over again, your body's going to get used to it. Switch it up. This strength is such a great complement to maybe lighter weights that you're doing. If you're really into cardio, you're a runner, adding the strength is so critical. Notice I'm also trying to distract myself from how much this is burning. We go to single leg deadlifts after this. Both weights in one hand in 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. I'm going to drop the 3s, both 5s in one hand. Keep those hips nice and square. We're going to keep the shoulders back. Don't let that weight pull your shoulder forward. Roll it back. Engage that shoulder blade down your back. All right, let's go. These weights go down the front of your leg. Exhale to stand. Might need another hand for balance. If balance is just not your thing today, give yourself a little kickstand. Maybe put a toe down, toe back. Keep that nice neutral spine. No rounding. Lifting the leg will allow you to go further, but it's a huge balance challenge. 3, 2, 1. That foot is fully engaged in the mat the entire time. Big toe, little toe, heel. Really pull with that hamstring. All right, 5 seconds. Other side, shoulders back. And let's work. Two-legged deadlift. Another great option here. Maybe you're stacking weights. Eight seconds. We're going into a sumo high lift pull after this. All right? You can make this pretty heavy. I'm going to try to stack 5s and 3s and rest. All right. Wide stance. Not as wide as our lunges. All right? Just a little wider than hip distance. Coming into a wide-legged squat, pulling the shoulders back. Don't let the weight pull your shoulders forward. Neutral spine. Let's work. Inhale down. Exhale, elbows to the sky. Pull that belly in. Stack the hips under the ribs. Imagine you have a rubber band between your hip bones and your pubic bone. Pulling to center. Squeeze the glutes. Engage lower abdominals every time. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Really nice. All right. Should be feeling that upper back. Elbows to the sky. Use your back. Don't just pull on your shoulder muscle, all right? 3, 2, 1. Inhale down. Check your neck. Is it in line with the rest of your spine? Or are you looking up as you dip down? You know the movement now. Tuck your chin a little bit. Keep your neck in line with the rest of your spine. Elbows to the sky. Really focus movements here. It's heavy, but we don't want to use momentum. We're pulling and lowering. And rest. Woo! All right. I got 2 5-pounds in one hand. Stack whatever feels good here. We're doing a back lunge, bicep curl, press up. This should feel heavy. Parallel feet under your hips. 3, 2, 1. Staying on one side the entire time. Bicep curl, press. Do what feels right with your opposite hand. As you're doing that curl and release, your upper arm is glued to your rib cage. This can be slow. Heart rate's going up, even though we're working slowly. And rest. All right, other side. Come down to the mat after this for our final movement. All right, 3 more minutes. We got this. Parallel feet. Shoulders back. Again, single-sided movement is really difficult. Don't let that weight pull one side of your body down. Let's work. All right, your body, you can feel, is that butt cheek engaging, squeezing at the top? Is your belly tightening? The opposite hand can provide really good feedback. Video yourself doing some of these movements. Send them to me. Get a video review package now. Help you out. 1 more rep. Let's go. All right. Nice. Using that back. I hope you're not just pushing with that rotator cuff. Don't push with your shoulder the entire time. Keep those heavy weights. Switch back to the other side. High kneeling position. The weights are on the open side of your body. Let's work. We're going to send the weights down our leg. Exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, we're opening the side body, squeezing this. Squeezing the space between the bottom of our rib and the top of our hip. Exhaling as we pull back to neutral. Hello, obliques. 3, 2, 1. All right, final movement. Not so bad. All right, imagine you're between 2 panes of glass here. Back and forth, back and forth. Obviously, if you are pregnant, you are not doing this movement. If you are early postpartum, you are not using super heavy weights. Let's work. This is the one to modify. You can open up those obliques with lighter weights if you're pregnant. Stretching and exhaling to neutral. Opening up the side body is really important when the belly is growing. So you're not just pushing all out, but we want to do what feels good, do what feels right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. 12 minutes. There we go, ladies. We did it. It's Friday. I hope you're re-energized. Probably feel that heart pumping. Try this again later in the week. Stack different weight combos together. Really challenge yourself. You can do this. A lot of these workouts at home, we're using super light weights, but give yourself that little challenge. Try it out. You can always go down, keep them nearby. You can always add, pick one movement and make it heavier. All right, have fun with it. Enjoy. Have a great weekend. See you next Friday.